Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Emmerdale spoilers next week. Cathy's diagnosis and double exit sealed. Emmerdale will air some huge scenes next week, as Cathy finally gets a diagnosis and a potential double exit is on its way. The ITV soap is going through some big changes at the moment, with their executive producer, Jane Hudson, set to step down whilst there are a number of exits on their way, and some potential returns too. Next week on the ITV soap, Lydia Dingle continues to struggle in the aftermath of the horrific rape at the hands of Craig, whilst elsewhere Cathy finally gets a diagnosis, and a potential double exit is in store for two villagers. Cathy is officially given a diagnosis of PNDD next week on the ITV soap. Bob is sympathetic to what she's experiencing, but she is left gutted when she's told that there is no cure for her condition, and instead just medication to help manage the symptoms. She is adamant that she wants to find a cure and is unrelenting about it when Bob, Bernice, and Wendy try and tell her that her efforts will be futile. As she gets frustrated, Cathy lobs a garden ornament through the window, and it just misses Manpreet. Wendy tries to step in and help, but an angry Cathy shoves her to the ground. Bob runs to help, but he gets a twinge in his chest as Manpreet checks him over. Cathy struggles with seeing her dad struggle, but Wendy tells her to leave him alone. Cathy runs off, her hand still bleeding. When Liam eventually finds her, she eventually lets him look at it. Cathy appreciates Liam's promise to help her, but soon she's jumping to conclusions. But what does this mean going forward? Gabby Thomas looks set to leave the village for good and makes her plan to sell up and head away from the Dales, whilst David, who we know is leaving the village, admits his feelings for his ex-Victoria are growing again. But Jacob doesn't seem happy about it. Speaking about his exit, actor Matthew Wolfenden said after watching his best bits, "That made me really emotional. I am so nervous about leaving nearly 20 years, almost 2 decades. It feels like the right time, the door has been left open. They're not killing me off, I've been promised. Who knows, I might be back in the future. We will see." Asked how his exit storyline will go, he said, "There is a resolution of sorts. I can't give too much away. Victoria is the reason why he leaves the village. Put it that way. He leaves because of Victoria in a way. I can't give too much away."